Hi, my name is Jason Weil. I will be showing you just our version of the voting presentation that was created by Gray, Jeremy, Tracy, Emmett, and myself. So just a little bit about our website. It allows you to view upcoming elections. We also have added admission tools. We allow you to view candidates based off parties, and we can also view the results of past elections. For our mobile app, we have a two-factor authentication. It is connected to the web service entirely, and it allows you to vote once between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. This is just a little picture of our database showing what tables are connected. And then for the web service, it delivers all the information for the Android app's needs. It uses a basic authorization to secure the web service, and it uses MD5 hashes to secure important user information. Now to show the website, we have our website posted on Azure, as you can see by the link here. Here is our basic home menu with Joe Biden, just a little summary about him, and Donald J. Trump, and just a little summary about him. We also have the candidates' parties. We have a Democrat Party, Republican, and Independent.
Jason, the website's not sharing.
It's not.
You're on the PowerPoint.
Still? Oops.
It's frozen.
I will have to pass this over to Gray to see if I can get my little issue fixed.
Hi, my name is Gray Hisong. I'm going to be presenting the Android app. Let me share my screen. Okay, now I'm going to start the Android app. I unfortunately do not have an Android phone, so I can't just share the screen. I have to turn on the emulator. We have a simple splash screen, and it brings us directly to a login page. If you don't have a user for the app, you can go in and click register. And we used regular expressions to create an account to verify emails and passwords. I'm going to create an account here. And my party is Democrat. And we used biometric authentication to verify that you are using your phone. So I'm going to go ahead and click the sensor there, and I will create my account. It may take a minute sometimes because we are hosting our web service on Azure. Yeah, see, so what's going to end up happening here is it's going to take a few seconds to boot up the web service again, because if there's no activity after like 15 minutes, the web service shuts down. So it's going to take a minute. I'm going to try again. We try and go back.
It did post to the database.
did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me just check again and make sure that. Oh, okay. Authentication. Yeah, that's probably why it's giving me that null error. All right, we're gonna try logging in then. Gate. Sensor. Click login. Okay, there we go. So this is what our main menu looks like. If it is not between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m., this vote icon of this vote menu button will actually not appear. It will just be from Democrat down. So you can view all the Democrats and Republicans and Independents in a grid view based off of party, and then I can click on one, and after a second, it will load and give the bio and all the information. And I can click return. I can click return again. It takes a minute to load them all into the page because it is connecting through the web service. I can do the same thing for Anthony Wright. Don't worry about that. That was Tracy putting in data. So that's technically the bio is his state abbreviation. I heard something in chat, but I will look at that in a minute. The same thing for Republicans. And I can go ahead and click upcoming polls. It will tell me all the upcoming polls. I can go ahead and click governor for PA. And it will do the same thing. It will give me all the candidates that I can vote for the governor election. And you can click on it and view the information there. There we go. That was weird. It's always fun. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and try and vote for an election. It only gives you the ones that you can vote for that are either United States or things that are inside your state. So if there was a PA one, it would show up here. So I'm going to go ahead and vote for the presidential election. I can click continue. And I will vote for Anthony Wright. So you can click vote. And it will bring you to a thank you page. And I can click return. If I click vote again and I want to vote for another one, it only gives the elections I can vote for. It removed that presidential one that I've already voted for. And for the results, it will only show past elections. We have a pie chart. So for here, this is the only one I guess we have right now. We have a pie chart to view all of the votes for the candidates. It does spin, so that's if it looks off center, you can just spin it and it will rotate everything. We chose a pie chart because partially because if we did a bar chart with this this code that we had, it wouldn't be showing the candidates' names. So we wanted to be able to show the candidates' names, and also a pie chart scales better with more candidates. And if I go back, is there anything else? I actually don't think there's anything else. That's all I have to show you for the Android app, I believe. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I think Jason may be able to try the website again. I'm going to check the text in chat. Oh, placeholders. Okay. That was all there. So Jason, can you try the website again?
Yeah, sorry about that. Is it there now?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay. So as I stated before, this is our basic our basic homepage with just a little summary of Joe Biden and Donald Trump. We have our candidates page, as Grace stated before. We have our Democrats page, our Republicans page, and our Independents page. I'm going to create a user to log in. So we have our email, We have our password. As you can see, that's our requirements. There's our two-factor authentication. We can register. And if we register wrong, then we still get an error message. And how it works. And as you can see, we can go to our profile here. We can create our profile. We can pick whatever party we want in the county. And we can choose an image for our photo. And just a little bio. On creating it, we can go to our profile, and there's my picture with all the information. We can edit the profile, change the profile picture, or we can return to the home page. We can also view upcoming polls with the governor election. And we can also view for PA. And now we can also go in for the admin. And now we have our bio verification to see that my name is now on there as well for the voting. We can see who is running for which election, the candidate's name, and the state they're running for. We can also delete the tab if we need to. We also have our new polls for the House of Representatives, our presidential elections. We can go in and edit it or create a new poll. Oops, misspelling there. We can have the times. We can just do today. Then we can do PA again. Then click create. Oops. Forgot about the little error message if you forget to do one of the polls. But upon that, we can go to the poll results, see for our House of Representatives, and submit. And we have them right here. I believe that is everything that I need to show you for this page, and I will pass it on to Tracy.
Hello, I am Tracy. I have primarily worked on the database side as well as secondary encoding. This is our current database table setup. You may have, did it share? All right, there it is. This is our current database table setup. These are not all of the tables, but these are the majority of them. I left out a few of the ASP.NET users ones. Our tables are typically set up with, we have three main tables, and our running table works as a junction to tell what junctions between the candidates and the polls table. We are using basic auth for our web service with the auth table, as well as the ASP.NET roles and the users, the identity for our website. That is the majority of our database. Our app users is used in the Android app for storing the accounts in the Android app. That links into your voting with your user ID so that you can only vote once at a time, one election at a time. I will be switching over to Jeremy for the web service side.
Hello, I am Jeremy Bednar. I am the primary and lead developer on this project. Let me share my screen real quick. I'm going to be showing off the web service for our project. This is our web service in Visual Studio Code. It has a lot of methods, including ones for getting upcoming polls, getting a single poll, getting all of the runnings, getting all the candidates, and more importantly, it's used for processing user information. For example, we use it down here for where is it? Down here. We use it for casting votes, which requires our authentication header, and this is where we process the basic auth using salts and hashes. And we also require a poll ID, a candidate ID, and an IMEI, which is the hash of the IMEI provided by the account. And it uses that to link the IMEI to a user ID so it can insert it into the votes table. And we also have a method in here to count votes anonymously, where it just produces a list of a numerical count for each candidate with no user information attached. We also register here by passing an account information header, which is then split into its constituent parts and then inserted into the users table. We also have login here, which just requires, again, a similar account information header. And I can show you some of the poll methods. Let's see. So this method will show us the polls that ran that were supposed to be on the 7th of this month for the state of PA. And as you can see here, it'll return just one that'll show the House of Representatives, which you've probably seen earlier. We also have all polls, which will return all of the polls that are in the database. We can also count votes. It's called votes, I think. That's right. That actually requires a poll ID. You want to give me a second? That's poll ID 1. All right. Okay. That shows us all of the votes for the House of Representatives election, shown as a simple list, followed by its poll ID and poll name. And this web service is used for all user information processing for the Android app, including getting all the candidate information, counting votes, casting votes, registering, logging in, and it's all secured using HTTPS connections and hashing all sensitive user information. Are there any questions?
Any questions from the group?